welcome to the channel. In today's video, we're working on a second bed for my client's adult son. He may join them on occasion, so they wanted an area that he could sleep. Now, this was a challenge because their son is over 6'3". I don't know if he's 6'3", 6'4", but he's tall. And I've done this in the past where I gave a small second bed in the build. I incorporated it in the build somehow. Well, my client saw Jane's van and how I made a second bed in Jane's van for Jane's sister on occasion that might join her. So we did one kind of like that. Now, this one, they wanted it to extend out to be 30 inches. So they're having special cushions made. I gave them the measurements, and it just so happens that my client also is going to be traveling with 4 dogs. And because they've got the 4 dogs, I needed a place to incorporate some kennels. So they had a design idea after seeing Jane's that 2 of the kennels could go underneath there. One of their dogs is bigger, and he gets a full bed kennel underneath the bed. And so incorporating the 2 kennels and the toilet area into this bench actually gave me 83.5 inches. So their son should be able to sleep comfortably on this second bed. So let me show you how I do these bed frames. So the pieces are all cut and installed, and you can see when it's closed, all those cuts that I made, they all fit together. I used that black seat belt strap to attach them, and you can see like these go to the back, so they have to get stapled together, and these all slide forward, so they have to get stapled together. So then when you lift up the lid, it stays together, or else this would come apart. So top and bottom, pull them out, and that gives you a 30-inch bed. So, and because it only comes out a little way, I sat on it, and you don't even have to put any supports underneath the front. Typically, you would have to do that. But once you put those cushions across there and you lay down on the bed, over 75% of your weight, you're not going to be on the very front of this. So right now, I think that they will not have to support that. So underneath there, where I made those cutouts for the bench, you can see there's 2 kennels underneath there. And I made this so you can lift this lid up and pull those kennels out of there, just in case they ever needed to be cleaned out or one of the dogs were sick. So the toilet one is a solid. You can see I've got a little vent in that. And that toilet. So that second bed turned out very nice. All right, guys, let's talk real quick about what I use to staple my straps down with. Depending on the product that I'm using, how thick it is, depends on what I use. When I first started out, I used some real thin belt material. I've only done 3 of these. 2 of them I've used this staple gun with. Never had an issue, but on this product, I used a vinyl like seat belt material. So I went ahead and went with my pneumatic staple gun. This shoots the these kind of staples. They come in 1/2 inch, 3/4, 1.5 inch, so depending on what you're using. Typically I use 3/4, 1/2 inch is not thick enough. So I will use this stapler and just angle it a little bit with the 3/4 in there and staple that down. It works really, really well. You can rent these. You don't have to go out and buy one. You can always borrow mine if you need to. But quick and easy. Make sure you pull that strap tight. You don't want any play in it. You want to be able to, when you slide that out, that it's nice and tight. So whether or not you're traveling with kids, trying to design a build to incorporate kids, a second adult, your puppies, this bench design really turned out nice. Guys, thanks for following along. If you enjoy the videos, consider subscribing. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video, if you felt like it was helpful. Take care. We'll see you guys on the next video.